Guys, welcome back. It's Kruger, and we are once again playing through the Ultimate Ark Survival Edition. On this episode, I've got a plan of what I would like to do. I need to go out and I need to go and find that pterodon, the 150 odd that we found last time. And I also want to look at start getting the base prepared, ready to move over to Redwood once we've got that pterodon. So we need to go out, we need to go and find it. We've got the bowlers, we've got tranks ready to go. We need to find our arrows. What have we just done with them? There we go, and we've got them. Have we got meat? I think we got meat somewhere. We also need to create some more campfires, just so we can get some charcoal on the go for gunpowder. But the first job is to go and find that pterodon. Now there's one over there. It might be the second one that's at the back there. It was flying around here, but obviously, as we know, they will move. Let's just kill a trilobite. Get that chitin, because we're going to need that for its saddle. Now, we're not going to be able to use it for another, I think it's another 15 odd levels. So we're going to have to do some building, get some stuff on the go, get some campfires made up. Where are we? There we go. Oh. Nice amount of black pearl there. We're going to definitely need that, especially when we come to do the tech replicator and the erect saddle. We're going to need that. So let's throw them in there. We'll keep the meat on us. Now, we've got 46. It should be more than enough, depending on where it's just gone. Little light bloom over there going off. I'm not sure why. I'm pretty sure it's that one right there. We'll quickly run up, bowler it, and then we'll have a look and make sure it is the right one. It definitely looks like it, because that head of it does look very, very similar. I don't want it flying off though. 156, there we go. Just gotta make sure that I don't kill it. That's a headshot. That's a headshot. Hopefully one more. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so we got that one down. That's what we needed. At least we've got a decent flyer. Let's have a look at its weight. I mean, the weight isn't too much of an issue. 180. 1134. Yeah, stam's a bit low. Weight's low, but hopefully we don't need too much weight taking the stuff over, and obviously we can level it up as well. What was that? That was a 156. A good start. Really good start. Obviously, I would use prime meat if the Spino was around and wasn't on top of the cliff. I would go and try and kill that. But as we found out from the last episode, it's not always the way we can do things. Moss drops 18. No. Now there is a blue drop around there. I'm going to go back. I'm going to go and get Pinky. I hope the drop is still there. We're going to take Pinky out and see if we can get that drop. It looks like it's there. Let's go and grab Pinky and get over there and see what that has got for us. So in terms of why I'm setting up at the Redwood biome, now I was thinking about the sort of different locations. Obviously, I did mention in the last video, with the Redwood biome, you are very close to, well, you're in sort of the middle of the three obelisks. So you've got red, blue, and green. More towards red and green, red and blue, sorry, than green, but green's just over literally the top and at the back of the Redwood. But the other reason why I want to set up there is because of the cave. The swamp cave. Now the swamp cave, it's up top. I think it's up top. Oh damn. The swamp cave, even though it's quite a difficult cave with a decent mount, decent tame, sort of a filer, especially if we can get it mutated, and because obviously they're all around the area. Why can't I get up? With a filer going in there, it's a good resource for chitin or chitin, depending on how you pronounce it. And also, there is the red, yellow, and purple drops in there. And that's the reason why we want to be in that quite a lot. Especially when it comes to our saddles. I've got to be 25. Why have I got to be 25? What level am I? Oh, okay. Let's do... Put that. There we go. Well, that saves us using the spears, so I'm just going to go ahead and drop them. We won't need them anymore. So, not bad, not great, but it's a start. How are we looking on our pterodon? 9.5. I'm hoping that's only one piece of meat. I may need to go and get the narcotics. We'll have to have a look. So let's go back. Let's go and grab the narcos and just quickly see how well it's actually doing. It's just down there. I should probably put the tame meter on it. And we'll go and get the we'll go and get Pinky leveled up a little bit. Just so you're not on aggressive, are you? No, you're not. When you eating this whilst it's on the floor. Yeah, we're gonna go and need to get the narcotics. Probably feed it 1 or 2, just to make sure that it does stay knocked out, because we definitely want that. I think we're gonna have enough chitin to make the saddle. That's not gonna be an issue. It's just now getting up to level 38. That's gonna be the biggest part. Where are they? There they are. Let's take. We'll take 10. We're probably not gonna need 10. But we will take 10, because I think it's 40 points. Oh, what level is this one? Was that level 6, did that say? Yeah. I could bowler it, but I'm not going to. I mean, it would be a good source of meat for the raptor. You asshole! Why? Why are you here? Oh, what an ass! God damn! All right, we're gonna have to go and find another one. Okay. Bloody Dilophosaurs. I'm literally gonna have to protect it. I can see one in the sky there. Probably not gonna be a decent level. Probably should get some levels into you, actually. That one. Some points into melee. Come on, hurry up. Okay, so we got one over there. We're just gonna have a look now and see if we can find another one. Oh, that was a 156. That was only like 4 levels off max. I mean, it wasn't the best in terms of its stats. What we got here? 144, you'll do. Alright. Alright, now we're going to protect it. So we're going to have to sit here for a minute and make sure that nothing comes and tries to eat it. Like the Dilophosaurs. That's a shame. But we got a 144. What was the weight? 172. So it's only sort of like 7 points off of what it originally had. Got better melee. Similar health, same stamina. So it's not too much of an issue. I just can't believe that Dilophosaur decided to eat it. I think we need a bit of stone because we're going to need to make a few more boilers. Now, I was looking through the engrams. Because this is sort of entire playthrough, I have got certain engrams unlocked when leveling, which you would only find on Genesis. So, Genesis Part 1, Genesis Part 2, Aberration, Extinction, Scorched Earth. I'm not going to be using any of them apart from one. And no, before anybody says it, it's not the net gun. I know the net gun is severely overpowered, but we're not going to be using that until we get to Genesis Part 2. The only thing that I'm going to be using is just to help with the mutations and the incubation. And that's going to be the egg incubator. That's going to be the only thing that I create. And it's only just to help with the finding the mutations. That's the only one that I'm going to use. I did use it whilst we've been on Aberration on the current playthrough. We didn't do anything over the past couple of days. We was playing Age of Empires. But we are going to be going back onto that soon. We've only got the caves and find a King Reaper, and then it's Rockwell. So that's going to be done as a trio. On this playthrough, when it comes to Rockwell, I have got a couple of plans of what I would like to do. I am going to need to do him at least twice, maybe 3 times. I might try and do Gamma, Beta, Alpha with the Rockwell play. I will have to complete him on alpha, but I've got to, I want to try something. There was something that actually, one of the guys I watch, I'm not going to mention any more names, but one of the guys I watch, he said about trying to do it solo with just a shotgun and only on a rock brick. So it depends on what the what type of shotgun I get, and if I get a decent shotgun blueprint, whether I do try that or not. Right, we're just going to wait for this to starve out. So what I'll do is, whilst I'm waiting for this to starve out, I'm not going to leave this area, just because obviously I don't want the same thing happening again. So I'm going to come back once it's tamed up and it's ready to take back to base. So I'll see you then. Welcome back, guys. We have got our Pterodon. He is following us behind. We are heading back to base. Whilst we were out taming him up, I did just craft up a bunch of arrows just so I could get a few more levels. I thought it would give me a bit more than what I actually got, but it only gave me 4, and that was after crafting nearly 500 arrows. That better not be a decent level Pterodon just sat there right next to our base. Because if it is, I'm going to be very annoyed. I haven't got a spyglass, so I can't quite see it, so we're just going to have to run up and check it. No, before you fly off, what level are you? 6. Oh no, that was the same one, that's fine. And you're still here. Can you just, like, go away from me? Like, I don't really want you there. We're going to make our Pterodon saddle, and we're going to name him. We're going to name him Terry. I think he's actually destroying some of my base. I hope he's not. Change name. We're going to name you Terry. There we go. Terry the Pterodon. Sounds about right. Let's go ahead and throw some of this stuff in here that we don't need. We're working in dodos as well, just because it was out of boredom. We'll put the metal back in here, and we'll put some wood over. What have we got in the storage box? Bring 100. Go. Alright, so yeah, we only got 4 levels, which is a bit of a shame. I'm going to pump all of those into health, and I can't even create a saddle. So we can't do that yet, because I still need to get to, I think it's 37, which is 8 more away. Can't even spell. There we go. 38. What are we? 29, 38, 9 levels. 9 levels away. Okay. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to quickly go out. We're going to farm up the resource to make the dino gates. If I put that, so I should get the S+. There we go. And we want them as well. So we're going to need these. 1 for the base. And 2 for the pens when it comes to sort of making tin pens. So we're going to go out. We're going to farm up this resource. I've already got a lot already in here, like probably use. Not enough stone. We've got wood, we've got thatch. So we're going to need more thatch, more wood, and definitely a lot more stone. So I'm either going to montage this really fast, or I'll just skip ahead of it. But we're going to need to go out, get those, just so we can get the levels to make Terry settle. So we can go out and check. I haven't actually checked Terry's stats. So what did he get? He got about 400 into health. He got 90 into stam. He had 31 points already in his oxygen, so he's just got a bunch more in there, which is a bit of a shame. But it's fine. Melee and movement obviously doesn't get adjusted. So stam's a bit low. Weight is probably going to be a bit low, because we're going to need quite a bit of weight to carry everything over to Redwood. So let's go out and let's start. What do we want? We want the hatchet. I probably need to move those so we're a little bit closer. We'll start with stone first. We'll just start harvesting away. The sort of traps when it comes to taming up the fighters, because obviously being around that area as well with the swamp cave, the fighters that we're going to need, obviously they're all over the trees. So it's sort of, it is the perfect location for us. But in terms of the trap that I build, it's not conventional. Probably the best way to put it. Because it's more of a filer trap. I can trap Megatherium because they obviously spawn in that area as well. So the Megatheriums are definitely going to be a dino that we're going to get. Let's just quickly get the stand back up. Yeah, so the Megatherium is definitely one we're going to need, and that's more for the Broodmother fight. Megatheriums with the Broodmother, you don't actually need to do many mutations with them. due to the fact that they get the buff bonus against insects. So having them against the brood mother is a definite bonus for us. But we might do 1 or 2 mutations. It depends on sort of how many points they get in. Obviously, I'm going to have to go through and tame up quite a few Megatherians, quite a few Rexes, and Feezies, Tickle Chickens. I love Tickle Chickens. But yeah, we're going to have to go through and tame up quite a few of them just so we can actually get the best stats possible. Stamina, not so much. It's definitely going to be the health and the melee that we're going to need on each of them, because when we go into each of these boss battles, we're obviously going to be riding the UT until we get to the Tech Cave. Tech Cave is going to be 100% on a Rex. Right, let's smash this one away, and then we can go down and pop it in. Let's just get some stamina back. I think we need more thatch than we do wood. We still got 1,000 pieces of wood, I think it was. So we're going to want some more thatch than wood. We're just going to quickly go and get this. We also need flint. Lots and lots of flint for spark powder for the charcoal. For the gunpowder. So just thinking about that there. It's a shame there's not all like one dedicated dino for flint. Because I know obviously Yankees can get it a decent amount if they're just harvesting stone. But when they come to harvest metal nodes, you don't get any. So yeah, it's definitely, if the dough reed is pure stone, you would think Ankies, when it comes to do the metal, it'd be metal and flint. That would have been a nice mix of the two. And we're tired again. Of course we're tired, we're always tired. Okay, what do we, let's put everything away, just so we know how much we've got. That. Metal. Alright, before we go ahead and craft that, what I want to do is I want to make another one of these. I'll pull. So we've got the Narco one set up, but I want this one to be constantly making gunpowder. And I'm also going to go and set up the, let's say we want 200. Ooh. How many do I normally set up? I think I normally set up about 10, but I'm going to set up 5. Campfires. And then what we will do in each of the campfires, we'll just pull 200 wood. I think that'd be enough. I'm just going to set them up just over here. The reason why I'm not sending it down is I have to wait for the next one to be built, else I have to go back into the inventory, get out again, so I obviously put it onto the hotbar, so not doing that. There we go, and that one there. Hopefully they're not in the water and I can pull it. No, I can set them on fire. So 200, copy that. I'm not going to light them just yet, I'll light them and then run away. There we go. So I've been playing on single player on Genesis Part 2, and that's got S Plus on it as well. So I'm slowly getting used to how S Plus does work. We're definitely going to need more wood though, because we're using all the wood for these to make the charcoal. So put that one there, done. Right, let's go ahead and light all these. Right, so that can burn away. That's creating our sparks, so that's fine. Don't need anything in there. This one's doing all the metal. Anything? Oh, cool. Let's go ahead. Where are you, Barry? So you can have all of that. I'm going to take that away. I think I might need to make a preserving bin as well. Barry, have you got any more narco? No, that's fine. Doesn't matter too much. Okay, Terry, you've got my meat. Let's go and throw that into there. It's not your meat, it's my meat. I'll take that cooked stuff out, actually. Okay, so let's go ahead and can we create 5 of these? Are they the right ones? They are stone gateways. No. We can only craft 2. How much do they weigh? So they are still 4 each. The structures don't change. With the Ultra Stack mods, structures don't change any. They still stay the same. So let's go and get some more wood. For this part, we are going to montage up. Um, yeah, we'll be back once we've done it all. Hi guys, I'm gonna bring you back off that one. I'm not gonna do a montage on it, like I said I would, only because it did take quite a bit of time for me to go out and go and get the 9 levels that we needed. So actually getting to level 100 is gonna be a bit difficult. I'm hoping it's not going to, but obviously with the breeding of the dinos, I will be able to use a shotgun and kill them to get levels, especially with the UT babies, because they're a class, isn't it, like a special egg. Killing off loads of UT babies will be absolutely fine to get the additional levels if we are slow behind. So, we've got the extra 9 levels that we needed to get a 38. So we're just going to pump these in and probably there as well. So, let's find the... Oh, once again, he's not spelling it correctly. There we go. We've got enough to make all of that, and then we're going to go and do a scout of the area of where we're going. So we only want one of them. There we go. Ptera, you should need some meat, so let's just grab some of this. I'll give you 30 pieces. There we go. So 1, 2, and let's jump on and let's go. Okay, so Stam is definitely going to be probably the biggest thing that I'm going to level on Terry, just because he's the only fly that I've got at the moment. But next episode, we're going to go out and we're going to go and get an RG. We're going to try and find a decent level RG. I've got a place where I want to go and have a look. Where's a safe place to land before we go? It's just here. This is the safe spot. So the good thing about the area that we're going to set up is obviously we've got the Megatherium, we've got the Phylocola, and also we've got Tickle Chickens. So we've got 3 of the 4 dinos that we're going to need in a small location. Although, to be fair, 4 of the 4 do spawn. Sorry, we need 5, don't we? We need the Uteranus. So 4 of the 5, because Rexes do spawn. So yeah. We've got it's a good location where we're going to set up. But once we have gone and sort of scouted it, and I'll show you where we actually set up our location. We're just going to pop off and we're going to go up and go and get some crystal. Obviously, I'm not going to fly too close to Redwood just because of the filers being in there. We actually got any in there that we can see at the moment. I mean, they're one of the hardest things to see because they're halfway up the tree. But just having a sort of flyby. Now I can see a beehive, which is good. I'm not seeing any filers. So I'm just going to plant myself up here so we can just have a quick look down. There's another Dilophosaur. Can I pick them up with the Ptera? I can. Oh, there's a raptor. Oh, get off the cliff. Right, let's land here. Is this safer? This looks safer because they're all over there. And I can see a tickle chicken. I can see one. It's in the background. Okay, so we've got tickle chickens. So this area right below me is where we set up our base. So we've got megatheriums just on the beachfront down here. Filers in there. You've got tickle chickens just up there. And also we've got them behind us as well. He's just there actually. And Rexes are just down on the burnt part sand. Just down the bottom over there. And we've got obviously a good source of water. There's a good source of meat. You've got all the dinos within the area. And also tree sap. Because we're going to need tree sap for making some of the kibble and some of the sweet veggie cakes. So we've got plenty of materials all around this area. And those rocks down there are generally full of metal as well as stone. And then there's beavers as well if we want to get a beaver dam. So yeah, we've got a good little area over here. I don't think I'm going to be able to get close enough to actually see, but I'm going to go for the green drop instead. And just see how many tickle chickens we've got in the area. There's another one just down the bottom there. Yeah, we've got quite a nice area here to work with. And there are bugs up here. The little swords run off. Boys, check your surroundings. Okay, well, stone irrigation isn't something that we're going to need just yet. We are going to need a little bit. I don't particularly want to get too close, just in case he decides to attack some. He'll probably kill this bird. He'll kill Terry. And Terry doesn't want to die. Terry's too young. But to get some levels on Terry, we're just going to grab the Explorer note that's down here. There it is, just on the cliffside.
Well, this seals
Helena.
it. Just when I thought I'd made some sense of the notes I took while visiting the painted sharks, I spotted the nail in the proverbial coffin. Roos. A whole herd of giant roos were just hopping about the countryside like they'd always been there. As much as I love roos, they just shouldn't be here. Period. They evolved in Oz and Oz only. 60 million years after the dinosaurs went extinct, among a bevy of other marsupials. If I know any genus, it's this one, and Prosoptodon should not exist here. This island isn't an ecosystem, it's a zoo.
Alright, so that's our first Explorer note. The Explorer notes I will actually be looking for on this series will be Helena and Rockwell. And before we go off each of the islands or the different arcs, we will be going out and we will be collecting all of the Explorer notes and obviously dossiers for Helena. The others, I'm not too worried about. Is there anything here? I can't hear anything. Yeah, we'll take a pistol. It's fine. Doesn't matter, it's just primitive. It's fine, it's a pistol. We like pistols. Okay. But yeah, actually I do prefer the pistol on this. Just adding the sight to it makes it into a little sniper scope. It's quite fun. But yeah, I will be going off and I will be collecting up all of Helena, all of Rockwell's, and all of the dossiers on each of the different arcs up until Extinction. Because on Genesis Part 1 and Part 2, I don't believe there are any more Helena notes. Because you got obviously HLNA, Helena, on your arm. Okay, we're running low on water. We've got plenty of food. Have we got enough stamina to reach the top? That's very bright. I think I need to turn the light bloom off. No, I've already got the achievement for being up on the highest peak, so that's fine. The other thing I'm going to try and do is what I did on the last playthrough and set up a platform in there so it's easier to get everybody into the gate, because that's one of the hardest things, especially doing it solo, is trying to get everybody into the tech cave. We're just going to come down here. We're only going to need a little bit because we only want it for the spyglass to begin with. 22 should be enough. That means I can make a few. So we'll have a quick fly across the river just before we return back to base, or to our current location at least. Yeah, I need to turn. I think that's fog. I think I haven't turned the fog off, which is fine. I'll leave the fog on, but I think I need to turn the light bloom off. But we'll just have a look and we'll see if we can see any Rexes. I haven't actually got any hide on me, I don't believe. No. Else I would actually make the spyglass now, just so we could use it. I probably could kill something just to get some. Yeah, we should be able to kill something just to get some, just to see what levels we've got around us and how much killing we're going to have to do. So what can we find? Don't need Spinos. Although we are going to need Spinos on Aberration before we get the Megasaurus. Other good thing about this area... Oh, damn. Okay. There are Microraptors in the area. That's not the good thing. But the other good thing about this area is this is one of the spots for the overspawn. It can spawn on this side or that side of the riverbed on this burn. So, if you are looking for Ovis, this is a good location to go looking. Easiest thing to do: fly low to the ground and just listen out for its sounds. It's a sheep. It goes bah. That's not an alpha. That's just a boosted. Is that a Lyso? Yep. We'll just quickly kill this Lyso just so we can get some hide. What else do we need for spyglass? We've already got to learn, but we haven't got it actually. Wood and fiber. Okay. Nothing's going to kill me as a... I don't think anything's going to kill me. Let's just put the... one of them. That's not enough, I don't think. I think it's 15. Might be 10, could be 15. I'm not sure. But at least we've got the spyglass now. Where do we go? That one there. We're going to move these along because we always have spyglass in number 1. Obviously, the bad thing about the Pterodon when you're riding on it and you try and use spyglass, especially if you're trying to aim forward, is its massive horn in the front of its head. It's always going to be in your way. I can't see any Rexes. There's no Rexes here at the moment. Obviously, you've got a lot of raptors. Carnos. Terror birds. I've got to keep an eye on my stam. We see any filers? I don't think we can see any filers yet. No, we've got a Querts. Lovely you. 26. Bit low. That's a beehive on the side of that tree. What's normally... Nope. I can't see any Megatherium. No Megatheriums. Okay, we're going to have to get a decent dino. We're going to have to clear through this entire area just to get everything to respawn where it actually should. We can't see any Megatherium at all. I mean, they're generally down here as well, so we're going to have a look. We need to land. This looks safe. No spiders. Nope. There's an Alphacano. Lovely you. 12. You're not too bad then. Alright, tickle chicken. 12. You're going to need to die. Once we do get set up and we do start getting some of the teams we're going to need, we're going to have to go around this whole area and kill a lot of things off. The other team that I forgot that we may need is the baryonyx. I mean, I'm more talking boss tames when I'm talking about the Megatherium, the Tickle Chicken, and the Rex. But in terms of tames going around the island, we are going to need a Barry. We're going to need a Basilosaurus, the whale. We're going to need a couple of Megalodons. Now, the only reason why I want the Megalodons is for a school of Megalodons is, you know, with the mate boost and the bonus they get in a pack for a school. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my god, what are you doing? Ugh. Give me the heebie-jeebies. Yeah, the pack bonus they get being a school of Megalodons. It helps with the harder water cave. The easy water cave is an issue. You can literally just take a whale in there and you'll be absolutely fine. But with the harder cave, you can do it with just a whale, but for the extra protection, I will take a school of Megalodons with me. We had a Carno around here. There he is. What level were you? You were 36. You're no good to us. Another couple of raptors. What level are you guys? So we've got level 30 and a level 12. Both quite poor. And then the Spino. Mr. Spino, what level were you? 12. We've got another one down here as well. 42. All quite terrible. But we know where we're going. So, by the next episode, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build up all the materials that we need to set up the base, or set up a perimeter. Not so much the base, but a perimeter. And then it will be the case of I might transport it all over there just so it's there and it's ready to go and it's in a wooden box, rather than having to do trip back, because that's quite it's not going to be fun for you guys to watch, and it's definitely not going to be fun for me to do. But we got Terry. We got to the level where we could create a saddle, and we started getting a few of the bits ready to go, which are the 12 dino gates there. I'm dying, but I am Kruger. Thank you very much for tuning in. Once again, if you do enjoy the videos, make sure you hit the like button. If you want to see more of the content, make sure you hit subscribe to stay up to date for when we do upload. I did say I was going to aim for every Wednesday. The videos are actually going to be out quicker than the Wednesday, depending on how much work needs to be done to sort of progress to the next episode. But until next time, guys, take care of each other, and I'll catch you in the next one.